Hello, everyone. This is Jerry Azumah, and I'm the host of the brand new To The Points podcast. This is a quick podcast that breaks down weekly NFL matchups. I will also give you my opinion on some of the bets that I like. Throughout this season, I will have guest appearances from some of my cool friends. So we're going to have a lot of fun this season, so make sure you tune in. The Washington Commanders are at Soldier Field to face the Chicago Bears on Thursday Night Football. The Bears are going to be wearing all orange, looking like little pumpkins. I tell you what, it's going to be a beautiful fall day. Temperature is going to be around 50 degrees with a slight breeze. I will be in attendance. I can't wait to see this game live. Let's get to the points about the Bears. Everything is brand new with the Chicago Bears. New head coach, new coaching staff, new GM, new players. Coming into this Bears season, I wanted to see three things. The number one thing and the biggest thing is Fields progressing as a complete quarterback. This is very important. As you know, the NFL is quarterback driven. Fields can be that, but he has to keep on progressing. Number two, I want to see players competing to be the core players of the future. There's a lot of question marks on this roster. Number three, I want to see the new coaching staff put players in positions to win. This is really important because in the NFL, it comes down to coaching. You know what I'm saying? The coaches have to be the ones to put these players in the right positions to win. So that's going to be critical. Let's go to the points on some matchups. The Bears are 2-0 at home. Fields is coming off his best performance of the year with 208 passing yards and 1 touchdown and no picks at the Vikings. Both teams are not great on offense. That's obvious. They just cannot be trusted. Both of these teams are not great on offense. Both are at the bottom of the NFL in point totals. Honestly, you can't trust these offenses to score points. Nope, just can't do it. But there is one thing that you can trust with the Chicago Bears, and it's their running game. They have put together some nice production on the ground this season. Henry had 100 yards rushing last week against Washington, so I anticipate the Bears to try to establish the run early and often. But it'd also be nice to have a balanced attack. I think this game will come down to defense. The Bears, they usually bend and they don't break, whereas the Commanders, they just break. One thing the Commanders do well, they hit the quarterback, and the offensive line needs to be ready. I'm sure Jack Del Rio will be dialing up some blitzes to take advantage of this Bears offensive line. The Bears offensive line, it's been a weakness, especially in pass protection, so trust me, Del Rio will be calling up the blitzes. Lastly, the Bears need to take care of the football. No turnovers, minimize penalties, and they should be good. Let's get to the points on some bets. I like the Bears to win this game outright. They are a 1-point favorite, and usually the favorites cover on Thursday Night Football. Last week, Wentz threw for over 350 yards and a couple of end zone dimes. Really, really nice passes. He also threw a costly pick that cost him the game. I think that he's going to have extra motivation, especially after the Ron Rivera comments made about him. I'm not exactly sure what's going on over there, but there's definitely some tension over there. And I think that Wentz is going to be motivated to show out on Thursday. Also, the Bears had trouble defending the pass on the first half of the Vikings. I like Wentz to hit the over on 220.5 passing yards. I really like that number, considering the fact of what he did last week. I think this game will be won on the ground. I don't anticipate lots of points on both sides because they're just not used to lighting up the scoreboard. The total points right now is around 37.5. I like the under here. I told you that I would have some of my really cool friends joining me on this podcast. This guy is the absolute best at getting the ball out. Peter Tillman, let's get to the points.
Zoom, zoom. What's going on, boss? Thanks for having me on. One of the things that I'm honestly looking forward to this week is the matchup between Justin Fields and the Washington Commanders secondary. Right now, Justin Fields, I think the one thing he's got going for him is he played a really good game last week. His passer rating was over 100. He threw the ball down the field. That's something we haven't seen that much with him throughout this season thus far. With that being said, the Washington Commanders secondary, they're not playing the best. Right now, they've given up, I think, 11 touchdowns, and they only have 1 interception, so they're not playing the best right now. I believe one of their corners, Fuller, he's not playing the best as well. So I really want to see the matchup between Justin Fields and the Washington Commanders secondary. Will he be able to exploit them and get more points on the board and get more yards down the field?
Okay, everyone. This has been To The Points with your host, Jerry Azumah, a.k.a. Zoom. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jerry Azumah is my handle. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out on social, and I'll do my best to answer them. Again, I'm at Jerry Azumah across all social. Until next time.